Good evening, everyone. I hope you're well. We'll start with questions from English media, followed by any questions from Turkish media, and we'll take a show of hands for questions, please. Someone to start? Someone to start, please, guys. Ben, thank you.
Pep, congratulations on reaching the last eight. What were your views on the way your team played today and saw out what was ultimately quite a nervy final round of matches in this competition for a lot of teams?
First half, well, good evening. First half better than the second. The second half more chances than the first. A lot of things to improve, but yeah, really pleased to finish top 8, considering how the Champions League has become. When I started 16 or 17 years ago, the Champions League was another type of competition. Today, every team is really tough, and but really pleased to don't play one knockout stage, and hopefully we can arrive in Mars and our best.
Just Simon, please. Thank you.
Pep, did you see the final goal in Benfica and Real? Will you be sending Jose Mourinho any message of thanks?
Yeah, of course.
And can I just check on Jeremy? It looked...
With?
Jeremy Doku looked potentially...
Looks injured. The calf felt something.
Do you know roughly, will he be out for the weekend?
I think so.
Thank you. Sham?
Pep, important to avoid the playoff round and get some extra rest instead of playing two extra matches.
No, well, the question is not... Of course, it's better to rest a game of playoff, but he should have played because at the end the margins have been... We had the chances to score. They have one chance, clear chances. Gigio was incredible, but the rest you have 4, 5, 6 clear chances to score more goals. Will not be that problem, but was the margin 1 goal, 2 goals the difference, and that's why it always is risky. The question is, like I said, it doesn't matter we play playoff or we don't play playoff. It's arrive in that moment in the best players fit and in the best conditions. And this is what we're going to work in the next time. But considering how many teams are out. The top teams are out 8. Don't know how difficult it is. Even winning in Norway, right? So it's difficult.
What was it like in the dressing room in the final minutes of that Benfica game?
Well, we were all there, and so we didn't know that Benfica need a goal to qualify. That's why with 3-2 and the keeper to say that, the people say, "Why you go? Stay in the goalie because Madrid can equalize, and after that we are out." But it was a good strategy for Jose, right? To score the 4 goal.
Thank you. Paul?
Hey Pep, obviously you didn't make the top 8 last year and it's 8th this year. Just looking back on how those first 2 seasons of this kind of format go, how much harder
I like it. I don't like because there are more games, but I like it. I like when you play home away for the fact that you know the opponent, and every game is like a final. You don't know much the opponent, what they're going to do. When you play one time in the second leg, always you have a little bit idea what they're going to do, what is the strength, the weaknesses. Here is it's a final. So every game is really tough. Look how many incredible teams are out in 24, how many incredible teams are not to top 8. So, and still today was the youngest team we have played in 10 years here. The Champions League. 7, 8 players played 22 or even younger this group stage. So it's a process to learn, and hopefully, of course, where Rodri will be back and Mark and Semenyo will be back and will start to play. That is a good news because we need players back.
Andy?
Yeah, hi Pep. Just going back to Jeremy. I mean, how big a miss is this going to be? Because he was brilliant tonight, wasn't he? In that first half an hour, and it's yet another injury for him.
Not just tonight, all season. But Jeremy had these a little bit problems, He's much, with demanding so effort, and he's. But yeah, hopefully March can be ready to help us. Madrid was exceptional, for example. I remember that in Norway could not play for the injured. For everybody knows what happened in Old Trafford, and yeah. So unfortunately, it's not ready for a few more days.
Hi Pep. Obviously, Erling got his goal. He doesn't ever look like he's ever short of confidence. But did you sense that perhaps he needed that just for his own kind of mindset?
I love a lot that he missed one clear, and after that, the composer to make this incredible touch. when you're anxious, you are not. The problem is what happened this season. That's why we didn't win in Sunderland, Chelsea, and Brighton. So it's too many clear chances. Too many. So too easy to score goals that we don't score, and that in that moment is going to punish us. So I know we had incredible problems defensively, incredible in terms of lack of players. The reason why. But I think there is today they have 1 or 2 chances. They don't have more. Against Galatasaray is good. The situation we have is at front. All of us, all. So we miss chances that should be goal, and after that we have more points in the Premier League, and we have been better in the Champions League. But we have margin to improve, and we're going for this.
Emre Oktayan Anadolu Ajansı. I want to ask Turkish.
Yeah, of course. I don't speak Turkish, sorry. Is number 2?
Yeah, number 2.
Yeah.
Number 2? Okay. Go.
Maç öncesi Galatasaray'ı iyi analiz ettiğinizi söylemiştiniz dün. Bugün nasıl bir takım vardı karşınızda? Özellikle size ilk yarıda çok fazla zorluk çıkaramadılar. Bir de İlkay ve Leroy'u yeniden görmek size ne hissettirdi? Teşekkürler.
Well, happy to see them, Leroy and Gundo. Really good. The first half, they intervened less than the second half. The second half, they were a little bit much better. Not much, but it was fine. And yeah, it's quite similar to the game we expect. We start really well, have chances, and maybe our process without proper holding midfielders there. Bernie and Nico make an incredible effort, but they are not proper holding midfielders. To break more the lines, and Jeremy was brilliant, and the movements from Erling and Omar was excellent. The second half we dropped a little bit, but we had incredible chances, to score 3-4, and maybe don't depend until the last moment against Madrid for qualify. We need that goals, and we didn't have, and after that was in the hands from Madrid Benfica. So we were lucky in that time. Really pleased because we will have long weeks that we need it, and it's not just for the long weeks, for the fact that we already qualified for the next stage, and hopefully, we can arrive in that moment. We can arrive better.
Great, thank you, everyone.
Thank you.